All right, here we are at the St. Augustine St. Patrick's Day Parade. Many of you didn't know that St. Augustine was home to the very first St. Patrick's Day celebration in 1600, and then the first St. Patrick's Day Parade in 1601. Take that, Boston and New York. So they're getting ready to get the parade started. It starts at 10 a.m. from the beginning. We are here at what I think is the most beautiful spot to watch the parade. We are up on top of the balcony at the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, directly across from the Castillo de San Marcos, which was built back in 1672. It's overlooking Matanzas Bay out here, the Bay of the Dancing Dolphins. We do daily field trip tours through the Castillo de San Marcos, and we talk to our friends over here at the Pirate and Treasure Museum, who actually also help host our students when they come here to St. Augustine on their visits. They come and tour the museum here, and we ask them if we could come up here and do another live broadcast of the St. Augustine St. Patrick's Day Parade from right here on their balcony, and they graciously let us do it. And they're going to be beginning the parade here in just a few moments. I see the police vehicles coming through now to make sure that the streets are completely cleared. We see everybody set up over here to watch the parade, and we wanted to bring it to you live. Those of you that are watching on TikTok, tap that calendar up at the top. You can help support the channel that way. YouTube viewers, be sure to like, subscribe. We're going to be also covering the Easter Day Parade, the Easter Parade here in St. Augustine, coming up in just a couple weeks. Looking forward to that one as well. It's an absolutely beautiful day here in St. Augustine. It's a great day for a parade. Be sure that you subscribe so that you can comment on the page. Tell us if you know somebody that's in the parade. Be sure to tag them in it. Be sure to share this video with them so that they can see themselves coming by the parade route. There aren't very many opportunities to do that when you're in a parade. You're just seeing the stuff right in front of you, and you're hearing the bands play and things like that if they're right in front of you. But this way they can see the whole parade. So our first float should be coming by here in just a few moments. It's a beautiful spring day, the beginning of spring break for schools here in Florida. Many of you that are up north, you'll be celebrating your spring breaks in a few weeks and be coming down. So we're starting with a pipe and drum band coming around the corner here. This is also the beginning of the St. Augustine Celtic Festival. They have live Irish music playing all day long down at St. Francis Field. And the first pipe and drum group is coming through. This is organized by Romanza. They do great festivals here in St. Augustine, and the Celtic Festival has become one of the largest, not only for the music, but also for the food and the entertainment that they provide. Our friend Captain William Mayhem will be doing his magic show over there a couple times this weekend. So you can still get tickets. You can still come on in and enjoy the St. Augustine Celtic Festival, which is going on this weekend. The pipe and drum corps coming through right now. If I'm not mistaken, this is the St. Augustine Police and Fire Pipe and Drum. Coastline, Florida. Police Pipe and Drum Corps. Nice little school bus that they've got there to transport their crew. And we have Clan Gregory coming. The St. Andrew Society of Jacksonville. Shout out to them. Representing well, and here's some of our local equestrian groups. I see our local Menorcan family, the Bakers out there. Van and Tori and Lance. You know, one of the most underappreciated jobs in a parade, the horse pooper scooper. And that is required to be in this parade. You have to have the scooper, and it's not a job that I'd want to do, but we're grateful to have them here. When you gotta go, you gotta go, whether you're in a parade or not. St. Johns County Public Library System, their mobile library. So you can contact the library, and if you have a group or organization and would like them to come out and bring their mobile library out to schools and different clubs and so forth, and they're able to do that, so be sure to contact them. So many great services offered here in St. Johns County. Parades like this are not a weekly occurrence, but a very regular occurrence. Just 2 weeks ago, what's that? 15, all right. All right, welcome to all of you. Thank you so much. Be sure to tap that March calendar up there. You can support the channel like that. The World Imperial Beauties, there's the St. Augustine Beach Police Department there. And the Ancient City Privateers coming up next. It's one of our many pirate crews here in St. Augustine. They come out and do charitable work all the time, get out in these parades. The Ancient City Privateers. You can join them at ancientcityprivateers.org. Be sure to tag them if you know any of these folks that are in the parade today. Be sure to tag them, let them know, share the video with them so that they'll be able to see it. Just hit that share button, copy it into text and send it to them. They'll be able to check out the video. St. John's River State College coming through now. The privateers are out handing out beads. St. Augustine is a town that's rich in pirate history, and we're right here at the Pirate and Treasure Museum right now, broadcasting from their balcony, a live broadcast of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. For those that don't know, St. Augustine was home to the very first St. Patrick's Day Parade in North America back in the year 1601. First St. Patrick's Day Parade in the world was held right here in 1601. And they recently found that out through doing research about the amount of gunpowder that they used. The Spanish kept very, very good records, keeping track not only of the cannonballs, but also the gunpowder that they used. And they have record of that parade back in 1601. That is just awesome. It's one of the reasons that St. Augustine is so rich in history is because we have those great records that the Spanish did keep. Now, some of them were burned, but a lot of times they would ship those records back over to Spain to be held there. And we're able to do a lot of the research that we have here in St. Augustine's history from those records. Now, this was really neat to find out that they have a pipe and drum crew all the way from Massachusetts here. From Fall River, Massachusetts. The Colonial Navy. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. Be sure to share this with them. If you know anybody in this group, share it with their organization so that then they can share it out.
We're looking out for Phineas, Eugene, and their fire truck. We're looking for a fire truck.
Here, I'm going to hand the mic off to Julia for just a moment. Tell them about that one. I could not hear you. I couldn't.
No, we're looking for it.
Oh, we're looking for it. Oh, okay. Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, it's exciting to see and to be able to share it with you. We hope that you'll share it with people that are in the parade or friends that are thinking about coming down to St. Augustine and seeing a parade. You'll see one of the best spots in town to see it right here. Coast Guard float coming through now. Tipiary Hillstone Throwers from Syracuse, New York. Wow, look at this. It's an international parade. Slancha. Happy St. Patrick's Day week. It's a big celebration going on here in St. Augustine. Not only the parade today, but the St. Augustine Celtic Festival going on as well, down at St. Francis Field. That's the field that's just before the visitor center there. So park in the parking garage, park in one of the private lots in the area, walk over, enjoy some great Irish food and festival food. Fidus Roofing and gutters and pavers coming through now. So commercial businesses.
Got you viewing.
What's that? Oh, here they come.
With your next fire truck coming up.
Coming up, the fire truck right behind Fidus Roofing, Gutters, and Pavers here. Coming through with the fire truck right now. You asked for it, you got it, okay? Yes, look at this. Fidus Trust the fire truck. That is awesome. Oh, and they're blowing bubbles too. We were just talking about bubbles. We sat down at Schmegel's Bagels this morning and ordered some breakfast, and there was a child that came in that remembered blowing bubbles there a year ago, and they brought her out a bottle of bubbles to be able to blow out there in the courtyard. The Ancient City Sirens coming through now. So take a look at this float that's coming through. This is the Ancient City Sirens, and I see our friend Captain William Mayhem on the ship as well. They're towing a pirate ship. Shout out to Captain Mayhem and all the pirate crews here. St. Augustine Swashbucklers. This is the Ancient City Sirens coming through now. Hey there, Captain. Ahoy, matey. Oh, check out that little carriage the dog has there. And the American Red Cross with their disaster relief team representing here in the St. Augustine St. Patrick's Day Parade. So Captain Mayhem will be doing magic over at the Celtic Festival today and tomorrow. So you can stop in there and see Captain Mayhem doing some of his magic, a little bit different, and some pirate magic as well, I imagine. He's lived in so many different countries and traveled around the world as an entertainer, and we're lucky to have him here in St. Augustine and representing the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum. Not only here in St. Augustine, but traveling all around to represent and showcase this great city. So you get to this point in the parade and you start to see a few gaps in there. People start moving a little bit slower already. You got a long way to go, guys. This crew is out here from 2 Men in the Truck handing out candy. Kids just love that when they get some free candy along the parade route. Two Men in the Truck, movers who care. So if you know the crew from 2 Men in the Truck here in St. Augustine, be sure to tag them. We'll give them a shout out here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for being in the parade. It's one of the great things about little small town parades. Businesses can get out there and for just a few dollars, I think it's about $75 to enter into the parade, be able to get out and network with your community. Show some goodwill. Here comes a float from the Lions and Seafood Festival. That's coming up just the end of the month, March 25th and 26th. So that is another one of the great big festivals that goes on here in St. Augustine. Tons of music, great seafood. That's an awesome festival, so be sure to check that out, March 25th and 26th. That'll be down at St. Francis Field as well, I believe. The front of this float, on the pickup truck, they have a mustache like we have on Buddy. So if you haven't seen our 1961 VW bus, we travel around St. Augustine in. We've got a video that'll be coming out this weekend of our top 5 favorite restaurants, and you'll meet Buddy. It's our 1961 VW bus. He has a mustache very similar to that. This is the Toys for Tots and the Marine Corps League. Thanks for being out there, guys, and thanks for all the great work that you do. Be sure to tag them in the video if you know anybody that's in the St. Augustine St. Patrick's Day Parade. Be sure to tag them, and not only tag them, but share the video with them. You can go over to our YouTube channel. If you're watching on TikTok, go over to our other channel there, grab the video, share it with them. The 501st Legion Squad 7. Our stormtroopers. Julia loves the costume characters. She had to go and get a video of that. Oh, I see Darth Vader coming through. Ah, so many of the stormtroopers even dressed up. Got their Celtic gear on. That's awesome. Joey, I don't know what character that is behind the stormtroopers there.
It's one of the ones from the drinking place that they go to.
Oh, from the drinking place that they go to. I don't know either, but hey, they're out there and they're in the parade. You guys leave it in the comments below if you know who these characters are, because I got to be honest with you, I don't know who those are.
That one's
A Jawa? All right.
a Boba Fett.
Is it Princess Leia there? All right. We still haven't changed that. I remember seeing the first Star Wars. Sorry, guys, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but you let us know who these are. Be sure to tag them in the video as well. Share it with them so that they'll be able to see
I'll share.
this coverage with the St. Augustine St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's a kickoff for the Celtic Festival, which is going on today and tomorrow down at St. Francis Field. That's been going on since 2011, and it's become one of the biggest attended festivals here in St. Augustine. So many of the great bed and breakfasts are all filled up. The Airbnbs are all filled up. The hotels filled up, but there's some space, and it's also Bike Week, the end of Bike Week. So it's a very, very busy time here in St. Augustine, but so great that they can shut down the streets in this small town and have a parade even in one of the busiest times of the year. I don't even know if there is a slow season here in St. Augustine anymore. We've yet to see it in the last 2 years. The City of St. Augustine pipe band coming through now. So if you know anybody that's in the St. Augustine pipe band, share this with them. Tap that share button, send them a text with the link. They can't see it live, but they'll be able to watch it later. Get to see as they pass by the fort and the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum. How many cities have a pipe band? If you live in a city somewhere that has a pipe band, leave us a comment, let us know. So are there any comments on the TikTok? Anybody that's coming up? All right, y'all need to pick it up, TikTok.
We've got a lot of people coming through.
All right. Step it up, TikTok. Leave a comment. Let us know what's going on. Okay, we have a challenge in there to collect 20 of the March calendars. So just tap that. You can send that, help support the channel, help us keep being able to do things like this. This is a float from the Alzheimer's Association. Hashtag Endalz, ENDALZ. We have Ag Pro coming up now with a John Deere tractor on the float. What other color tractor could you have in the St. Patrick's Parade? Can't have one of those orange ones. No. Hashtag John Deere. Those are our friends over at Ag Pro. World's greatest heating and air. Coming through with one of their purple service trucks.
Like the quietest part of the parade.
It is. No music coming around the corner, is there? Ah, now we're picking up the pipe band that just passed by us, the St. Augustine City Pipe Band. Hear a little bit of that, but we have now World's Greatest Heating and Air coming up. They've got a float that's set up for a lot of parades. Look at this. Oh, wow. They're still coming. He might have to duck down below that traffic light over there. Up on top of the mobile billboard. This is actually a mobile tap. We're over here. Say hi to our YouTube viewers. The Gainesville Dance Academy. Might get to see a few of the dancers here now. Wouldn't that be neat? They could stop right here. Come on. We're going to get a bubble machine or something to get people to look up here for the Easter parade.
We got a hello from Brazil.
Oh, hello from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Hello from St. Augustine. It's the oldest city in the country. I didn't see the name of this one. Clan McLaren coming through. They've got a German Shepherd there. We just had a German Shepherd parade 2 weeks ago here in St. Augustine. Check out that video. That's up on our YouTube channel right now. That was great, a German Shepherd parade. We don't need much of an excuse for a parade here in St. Augustine, but we sure enjoy having. Speaking of bubbles, check out this old camper coming through now. So pretty soon we're going to put our 1961 Volkswagen bus in one of these parades and have Buddy driving through here. You'll be able to see him. But check out the video that drops tomorrow. That is our top 5 favorite restaurants here in St. Augustine. That video is going to drop tomorrow. You'll be able to see that. Find out what we think are the top 5 restaurants here in St. Augustine. I got to pay a little more attention. Here's another one of our pirate crews coming through. Wow, this is a big one. The Buccaneers. Matanzas Bay Buccaneers. This is the Matanzas Bay Buccaneers. If you know anybody that's in that pirate crew, please be sure to share the video with them so they can see as they're passing by the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum here in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. St. Augustine was home to the very first St. Patrick's Day Parade in the world back in 1601. We celebrated right here the first St. Patrick's Parade, or St. Patrick's Day in 1600, and the first parade back in 1601. Did you know? Jacksonville firefighters, pipe and drum. It's great to hear all of this music going through the city. If you want to hear more of the Irish and Celtic music, head on down to the Celtic Festival that's going on this weekend. Still tickets available. You can walk right up and buy a ticket there at the gate. Universal Global Realty. Thanks for being in the St. Patrick's Day Parade, guys. Miss Teen Florida Universal Global. Brillin Hart and Abriana Hart. Private Golf Cart Tours, LLC. So you can come here to St. Augustine, you can take one of the trains, one of the trolleys, or you can get a private golf cart tour. Do a private walking tour. We offer those. We actually even offer audio tours as well. So if you come in here to St. Augustine, you want to do a ghost tour, but you don't want to be out on a real big group, then you can do an audio tour and do it just with your family. Beaver Toyota. Here comes the St. Augustine Yacht Club. They were founded in 1873. Are you members of the St. Augustine Yacht Club? Tag your friends, share it with them. Oh, they've got a golden retriever out there. Looks like a boxer in there too. Oh, that boxer's going to be panting and drooling by the end of this parade. But here's to their sail team sponsors. Look at the sailboats coming through. So we saw the golden retriever and the boxer there. We have a video out this week about the German Shepherd parade. And then we also have one on touring with Tonka. We took our German Shepherd buddy on a tour of the fort. So be sure to check that out in a couple days. And if you know anybody that has a German Shepherd that was in that Shepherd parade, share the videos with them so they'll be able to see it. The Salt Run Flyers. Look, a dragon at the front and the tail at the back. Still part of the St. Augustine Yacht Club. Here comes more of them. Ah, the Ghostbusters. Speaking of ghosts. Yeah. We don't need you to bust the ghosts. We need to tell you about them. So come on the Night Watchman Ghost Tour. Give you a private walking ghost tour. WQIK 99.1. Out handing out some swag to the people on the street. Got some koozies that they're handing out. Serve Pro of Greater St. Augustine. One of the private businesses supporting the Celtic Festival and the parade here. Got a little break in the parade action, a little gap that's formed. Some people are able to cross over from the Castillo de San Marcos and be able to get through here. Sounds like another old fire engine coming through. Looks like their golf cart is equipped with a siren. The FDNY, Retirees of Central Florida. Thanks for all that you've done, guys. All the people out here cheering for them. Appreciate all that you did in New York and all that you're doing here to contribute to the community as well. Followed up by the St. Johns County Local 3865. International Association of Firefighters of St. Johns County. We'll hear some sirens coming through for a few moments here. If you know any of them, tag them, share the video with them so they'll be able to see as they came by the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum here. And we're thankful to the staff here at the Pirate and Treasure Museum for allowing us to be up here and broadcast to you. Their heavy rescue vehicle coming by. St. Johns County Fire and Rescue, antique fire trucks coming through. Check this Ford out. This is from the Hastings Fire Department, engine number 3. Follow the parade to the Celtic Music and Heritage Festival. Yeah, the parade ends right down at the festival. So it looks like we're coming up to the end of the parade here. This is St. Augustine's Ladder 47. Hey guys. Wave to our YouTube channel. Yes, okay, so you can follow the parade right on over to the Celtic Festival down at St. Francis Field. That's where it's going on this weekend. You can still walk up and get tickets there. Great Irish food. There are Highland games going on, so you'll see them tossing the caber and so forth. So all that sort of stuff available at the Celtic Festival going on this weekend. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to share the video with your friends. Let them know about it. We certainly do appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let us know what you want to see for the next parade.